Welcome, you guys, to Kute Gurl Convos. I'm your girl, Lisa.
And I'm your girl, Kia.
Hey, girl. So, welcome back this week. We're so glad that you decided to join us again this week for our official first episode.
That's right. Official first episode. First of godly. So many episodes.
Yes.
Like, we are like episodes all the way to, I think, the end of the year, next year.
Yes.
So we're doing great. Okay.
So y'all gotta make sure y'all stay tuned and stay with us so y'all don't miss a thing. Y'all see we got our toast here because we're gonna toast our official opening episode, but we're not gonna do it right this second.
Okay.
So you see,
I'm ready.
I told y'all last week. Who's the firecracker? Y'all see that she ready to go.
Listen, I'm ready. Okay.
So how was your week, girl?
It was good. Busy. My usual. They just go by 2 days. Like, it's just, they all run together.
Yeah.
Literally run together.
Yeah, mine was kind of slow. Didn't do much to snow. Love it.
Okay.
Yeah, I just don't. I'm not gonna complain. I love the cold weather. I love the snow. I love to drive and see the snow on the trees and all of that. Yeah.
No, I don't like none of it. And I had my badass kids down there all week. No.
They was out of school?
Yes. Schools was closed. Girl, by Wednesday, by the middle of the week, I was like, if these teachers don't come get these kids, they better come get them kids.
Your kids. They your kids. She trying to give them back to the teachers.
Listen, I only like them at a certain age. Young.
Wow.
Once they hit school age, you gotta go.
I'm so glad I'm over that stage of my life. I mean, but I didn't really mind the kids being home because then I didn't have to worry about like rushing to leave from work to make sure that I pick them up on time and stuff like that. So when we got the snow days, and then when my kids were school days, I worked at the college.
Okay.
So when the schools were closed, my college was closed. So we got to just spend the whole day together.
Yeah.
So it was
like I had
fun.
business meetings planned. Like literally, they were sitting in the conference room with me.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I ain't had no choice. I couldn't cancel the meeting. I had like, it's like my schedule be so hectic with like business work that like literally when they're home, it's like, oh okay, y'all got a meeting too. Let's go. The shoes on, get dressed. Make sure you look nice. Isaiah, don't put no holes in your stuff. Make sure your clothes fit. Cause he got this thing. Like whenever I tell him we gotta do something, I swear to God, he finds the worst of the worst clothes he hates in his room to walk out with. And it pisses
Looking like balled up homework.
And I go in there, exactly. And I go in there and I'm like, I'm seeing all name brand stuff with tags on it now.
Come
that
on,
he didn't
now.
even touch. Why do you have this on?
Oh.
So no, it was like all this week when they was out, I pushed some stuff around, I shuffled some stuff up. But when it got to the end of the end, it was like, okay, like I can't.
Yeah.
So y'all got
it messed up your whole rhythm.
So yeah, they had to go. I was happy.
Oh,
like, okay, school today. Let's go. You gotta get out. I got shit to do. You gotta go. You like these lights on? All right, I gotta get to work.
I know that's right.
Get out.
So I learned something today when I was getting dressed. That these pants with these holes in them, I'm leaving to the young girls. It ain't for me. Because for one, my thighs is fat and I look like a can of biscuits. I feel like I gotta keep pulling to make sure my meat not sticking out, and I don't like that because and then I didn't feel like changing it. So I just
like them. They're cute.
Yeah, they're cute, but I don't know. I just feel like I just want to keep covering up the holes.
Girl, bye.
Yeah. I feel like a can of biscuits. You know how you poke it open and they start seeping out the side. That's what I feel like.
Absolutely fine.
I didn't want to ask G, do I look okay? Because he would have went in on me just to make a joke out of it. Because you know you think he's Kevin Hart, but yeah. So I said we gonna roll with it. We gonna roll with it and rock with it. But I'm just have to just keep. So I don't see it.
You're fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, because I don't want to see it. So I'm gonna if y'all see me doing like this, that means I'm feeling a little uncomfortable right now.
Sidebar, y'all see the new colors of
yes.
You can also get this in black and white as well. It will be on our IG page.
I really love these shirts.
Me too.
And I love the fact that we don't have to think about what we're gonna wear.
Amen. What the church say again?
So we might 1 day out the month, 1 week out the month, you know, throw on something else. But for now, this is rocking, and we're gonna roll with it because I like it. You know, yeah, it's easy. We decide what color we're gonna wear, and we might not wear the same color every week, but we're gonna rep Kute Gurl Convos because that's what we do.
New color.
Yes.
Just yeah. All right, are we toasting?
Yeah. So we're gonna toast to
the beginning.
To the beginning.
With the end of endlessness.
Yes. This
Okay.
is going to be fruitful, like this wine, because it smells delicious. So we're going to be fruitful, and it's going to prosper. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my God, that's delicious.
That was a great shit.
It's so fruity.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
By the way, I love sweet wine.
I do too.
Yes, I love my wine sweet. Only if I'm eating like meat or like pasta, then I'll take something a little bit more dry or a little bit more
But the stuff that's dry
thicker.
knock you off your feet.
honey.
Yeah.
I had like 5 more babies.
So we got an interesting topic for you guys today.
Yeah.
Something that needs to be talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Something that's not really talked about.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be funny because look who my teammate is.
She's so scared to okay, what's our topic?
What's our topic?
Okay, our topic is about funky cooties. That's what we're talking about today. We're talking about why female bathrooms always smell horrible, and pH balance, like different causes that can cause different things.
Yeah.
But for the most part, like your cootie shouldn't be funky.
Yeah, but it's a lot of things that because I've been doing some reading on it, and my printer, I was having technical difficulties with my printer, but there are a lot of things that I'm sure a lot of females don't know about why they get their odor down there, and it's not always bad.
No, but for the most part, I think my major dilemma is like, okay, for one, when we were starting off with the bathroom situation, like, there's no reason that you should walk into a public bathroom, and I don't care where I am at. If I'm in a classiest of the classiest restaurants to just running in the mall, and like, I don't care. Like, the female's bathroom is the one that always smells the worst. Like, why? At the point where I can smell you, then you should be able to smell you.
I don't know what to say about that.
Right, but this is why we gotta talk about this, because women gotta know, like. And then the crazy part was when I had mentioned it to someone else, they had brought it up to me because I was real frustrated. I was like, "This is fucking ridiculous. So why? This shit, like, this is an insult to our being. Like, we should not have, like, it's too much free medication out here. You got the free clinics.
But it's not always.
Why?
It's not always about something bad. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
it's not.
This is one thing that the person brought up to me when I was like venting. She was like, "Well, Kia, you know, some people are just used to that.
They get
smell."
used to that smell,
And I was just like,
and
it just threw me off. Like, how is that possible?
if you're used to it, it don't smell. Just like somebody who house might have an odor, or somebody just have that natural, like, just their endorphins in their body gives off a certain scent.
Body flora, I get
Yeah,
it. Okay.
so if you're used to smelling it and you're not masking it with colognes and perfumes, you're not going to smell it.
Yeah, no. Because
And then the people that
I
go
don't
in
care
these
how
public-
much we eat fish, right? You know when somebody fries some fish in their house. Like, you just, like, certain odors I just can't see other people getting used to.
True. But you know, I noticed this about myself.
Mm-hmm.
I can't eat cold crabs
Okay.
or cold shrimp. Like the shrimp that has the Old Bay seasoning.
Mhm.
Like, I can't eat that. I have to cook my stuff and eat it hot. Because if I eat cold crabs or cold shrimp, it comes out in my urine and it makes me smell like it makes me smell fishy, and I don't like that. So I know, and I learned that about myself early on in age. I have to get my crabs hot off the pot. and it doesn't affect me. I don't know if it has something to do with it being cold.
Well, no, I
how
have
my
heard
body's breaking it down.
Some people say like certain things have an effect. Like, you know, some people who are like diabetics, like if they eat a lot of sugar, the sugar can cause them to have like yeast infections.
Right.
So I have heard of like when women consume certain things, it has an effect on their vaginal stability. So
their pH, it knocks off their pH.
Yes. Yeah, I have heard of that as well. So then, do we need to address the fact that people need to change their eating? Or should they just go see their gynecologist every 6 months to a year like they're supposed to just make sure that they ain't got no issues? Because when your gynecologist say, ooh, girl, you smell.
Not like that. That I say, while you're here, would you like to get a STD check? Would you like to, get the routine?
But sometimes they don't always be STDs. It literally be you washing up right. Or
it could be how you're washing up. It could be the products that you're using too.
That you're using, yeah, can cause a bacteria vaginosis is what they call it.
Yeah.
So either a yeast infection or bacteria vaginosis. Bacteria vaginosis, for anybody that don't know, is on the lines of like a yeast infection. However, it has a horrible freaking smell to it. Like literally, if you open up your legs, you can smell it.
Yeah.
Like it's rough.
And it's not a sexually transmitted disease, but it's transferred sexually. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, like literally.
I know for me, I can't use soaps that have perfume in it.
Right.
So only use Dove. I might use body wash or like Bath and Body Works or other kind of fragrant soaps on my body, but not on my private area.
Well, I thought that was a given for everybody. Like, it's no anything that smells fruity or got a scent to it cannot enter into this
a lot
area.
of women don't know that though.
No, ma'am.
A lot of women don't know that.
I mean, there's Safeguard. That's 99% bacteria.
You put Safeguard on your clothes?
Yes, antibacterial soap. Yes, that's what goes in there. No, that's what cleans this area, and then the fruity or the smelling stuff, or like the I told you I like the peppermint, eucalyptus, like the calming down and stuff. Like then that goes here, but not.
I'm scared to use anything on my private area than Dove.
No, Dove is like, I don't think Dove cleans me.
You know what I don't like about other soaps other than Dove? It doesn't have enough moisturizer in it. I don't like when I'm drying once I'm dry, my skin feel like it's skipping. With Dove, your skin feels so smooth. I know they say it's a beauty bar, but it lathers up, so that means it got something and just like I don't smell. So
yeah, but my thing is, and maybe because it's, I work with kids or whatever, like. No, I need an antibacterial soap. Like, I need to know that it's going to take everything off. And then when I get out the shower, then I can re-moisturize my body. But I don't want you to moisturize me while I'm trying to clean me. No! I moisturize me when I get out. Clean me. Please. Strip me. Strip it. And then I re-moisturize.
And when I was reading up on some stuff, and I'm sorry I don't have where I read it because, like I said, I was having technical difficulties with my printer. But however, just take my word for it. I'm not gonna steer you wrong. So, some women, I'm not gonna say a lot of women, but some women, their body reacts almost as if they are allergic to their mate's sperm. So it knocks off their pH balance. So after sex, you may smell weird.
Girl, so that is a big issue too. So literally, like, I'm married, right? So literally, like, if we have an intercourse and it's to the point where his semen is left in me, I have to douche. Vinegar and water.
You're not supposed to do that.
Vinegar and water, yes, I have to. Because if not, it starts to smell like somebody fucking crawled up there and died.
But that's not.
Vinegar's fine. I read vinegar's fine. Vinegar is 100% okay. Vinegar and water, but again, you can't use anything that got a scent to it. Can't use no fragrance. I can't use any of that. It has to be vinegar and water. Yes. But yes, definitely. So women, when you have an intercourse, whether it's your husband, you're not your husband, whoever, if they are leaving their semen in your body, and I guess if it don't do what it's supposed to do, like reproduce, it just lingers. And again, that
it's just your pH balance almost. It just
a
like
reaction
collide.
Yeah, and that reaction causes a smell, and that smell causes that bad odor. So dishing vinegar and water, or consult your physician or your OBGYN too. Consult your OBGYN about the about dishing or actually just cleaning your vaginal tube. Like, I always tell people too, and I was having this discussion with my husband too, like, you have to understand that a female's vagina, in my eyes, is like an open wound.
Right.
Like, you have to make sure you keep it clean. And that's the way, like, I'm not going to stick a soap bar up there, like, fuck no, you'll be burning like that. But the vinegar and water, to me, happens to be the next healthiest, pure solution to clean out your vaginal. I have seen some stuff about apple cider vinegar, but I was like, yeah, no, I'm not messing with that. I'm gonna just stick to the regular vinegar.
So they have they have vaginal biotics now that you can take. That once you take it, it helps to level out those healthy bacteria in your
almost like
uterus
yeast infection pill, right?
Right, right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would like suggest that on an everyday basis though.
I'm not gonna take it.
It's like, it's almost like if you got a foot fungus, would you take medication that you got put on your stomach to like work through your whole body just to clean your foot up?
And a lot of people don't know that
overkill to me.
The foods that you eat.
Oh, absolutely.
And the foods that you don't eat.
Yeah.
You need to eat fermented foods. Sauerkraut, pickles, onions, yogurt.
Yes,
yogurt is very important for women to eat.
Yes.
Because it helps
it helps clear us up, and it also helps keep that balance going. That yeast that's in the yogurt.
Probiotics.
Yeah. It helps us. Absolutely. Yeah. So I agree to that too.
The Greek yogurt, I think, is more
better. Really?
It's better, yeah.
I'm still a Yoplait chick. Or the kids. I love the kids yogurts. You know why? I think because it's portioned properly. I feel like with the ones that they have out for adults, it's just too much. I never eat the whole thing. I feel like the kids yogurt is perfectly portioned.
Yeah.
Just for me.
But the Greek yogurt is something that you have to get used to.
It has a very bitter taste.
Yeah, so I've gotten used to it. I didn't like it at first because of the tartness and the it's just very tart, but it's healthier.
You call it tart, I call it bitter.
Yeah, it's healthier. So I try to eat the yogurt every day, at least one every day.
But you know what I noticed too, like with the Greek one, if you put granola in it, it's not bad.
Right.
It's really not bad. So if you take like some Greek yogurt and like crumble up some granola, or like the Nature's bars, they come in green, they're like on a green pack. Oh my god, they're delicious. So if you like break up one of those and like put that in the yogurt, it's so good.
I have what is it?
But the goal is, guys, is to find healthy options out there that help maintain your body pH. Like, everything that we eat is not always good for us, but we need to start consuming the ones that are beneficial to our bodies.
And for some preventative medications, or some medications that we have to take because we have life-threatening ailments and stuff like that, medications causes your pH balance to, and you can't not take your medication.
Right.
You know?
But I think that's where it goes, like, okay, when you're prescribed a medication and you notice that one of the side effects happens to be that it gives you X, Y, Z. So like me, when I go to my doctor, you can't give me penicillin. Like, I tell you straight up, like, do not give me penicillin. Why? Because I'm allergic to it. If you give me penicillin,
I will get a yeast infection.
It's like
instant
on 35. Okay.
You should see my allergy list at the doctor. Amoxicillin, penicillin, anything that has amycin, azithromycin, clindamycin, I can't take it.
But okay, but you know this, right? So it's like when you're taking these medications and you have a side effect from it, why not bring that up to your doctor? Like, hey, you know, you gave me SIV and I'm starting to feel itchy.
But you know why? What happens with those penicillins? It kills the bad bacteria, but it also kills the good ones too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a catch-22 with that,
right.
You know.
But again, talk to your doctor.
A lot of people don't have doctors too.
Man, they online now. They're like, pay me $5 and we can have a video chat. Like, how you not have one? Really?
A lot of people don't have Medicare, Medicaid insurance, so.
This is true. The insurance thing in the United States has definitely been an ongoing issue since the beginning of time. So, with that being said, there is some understanding there. However, you have to seek an alternative. An alternative. I mean, if you're willing to spend $200 on a pair of shoes, then
you gotta know what the priority is.
Yeah, prioritize. Because in my eyes, I look at it as the ones who don't technically have the medical insurance or don't qualify for the state's insurance make too much money, right? Because if not, you'll qualify for the state's insurance. So then why not prioritize? And I mean, not get on that Obama stuff, because to me that was a ripoff. I don't know what experience everybody else had. I didn't care for it. But to like find other alternatives. Again, like they got them LPNs now that's online. You got the RNs that's online. People that can write prescriptions that when you see them on the computer or over your phone, you just telling them what's going on, and then they just help you go from there. And if you want to see the same person over and over again, all you have to do is request that particular person. I mean,
y'all gonna learn some things on the show.
Yeah, so it's like,
because I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's just finding other alternatives.
And another thing I just heard last week.
And for your teenagers, talk to your mothers.
Right.
Go to your mom. Mom, I smell.
Yeah.
Like Samantha was on it. She ain't playing games. She was on it. Hands down. Bust open the bedroom.
So, since the internet became like this place to go to Google things about your health if you having symptoms about things, a lot of people run and get their own diagnosis from Google. So now they've made it where the stuff is where you can actually Google it and it's relevant information and it's accurate information.
Okay. Because
before it used to be people out there just putting stuff out there, and then people like, oh yeah, I got mesothelioma because they read it online. But now it's more accurate because they know that a lot of people, that's where a lot of people turn. So they made it where the stuff that you want to read is actual factual information. Okay. Yeah.
I used to always go to like WebMD. Like,
yeah, WebMD, the Mayo Clinic, JAMA.
I just never would like just read anything, but definitely like I would go to like specific sources. Like even if if somebody comes to me and be like, oh, I got this pain, or I'm looking at somebody's rash or something like that, I always went, or the CDC. I like some of the articles and stuff like on the CDC, because I also noticed like the CDC shows you pictures. WebMD started showing pictures as well.
I think the CDC gets a bad rap because of COVID. But they do have a lot of information that is very informative.
Yes.
Especially if you're a traveler. Not to get off topic, but if you're a traveler and you're traveling to a foreign country, check out the CDC. They will tell you what, and it's not a conspiracy to get your money to make you get vaccines.
No,
they're trying to, no. A lot of people always, they're just conspiracy theorists. Oh, the CDC, they just want you to get vaccines. They're trying to protect you before you go over there and get typhoid and all kind of malaria and all kinds of other stuff. So check out the CDC if you're traveling. That's just a side bit for another conversation, but I just wanted to throw that out there. Another thing that could cause a lot of smells in the hoo-ha area.
In the funky cootie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not drinking enough water.
Oh, absolutely.
Not drinking enough water.
Absolutely. How much percentage of our body is water? I forgot.
I don't know.
It's either in the 70s or 90% of our body is literally made of water. So, you have to replenish it.
Right.
Daily. Daily. And I seen something online too that like they were saying like it had a picture of like a plant and it showed somebody going to the plant feeding the plant water, but then they had their kids and they showed it like handing them Mountain Dews and Pepsis and all that. It's like if you would give your plant water, why would you not give yourself water?
Right.
I don't know. But people have like these weird, I don't like how it tastes.
That's the limit.
This is true. That's the limit. But they got so many different forms now. You got some, what? Who out there? Smart water, affinity water, this water, that water, black water.
Yeah, they got the water, alkaline water. It's
Alkaline
good for
water.
it's good to keep your pH balance level. Not just for your hoo-ha area, but just
Your
for
funky cootie.
just where our pH balance and our alkaline levels be off, and you could be exposed to some things that will knock your levels off that you may not even be aware of. I used to work with this lady, and they had a fireplace, and her father used to throw old newspapers in the fireplace to keep it burning. But the ink off of the print on the paper, she said that she had this fascination with just standing by the fireplace and watching the embers and just the feeling of the warmth. Yeah, so, but the ink that was burning off of the newspaper, she was inhaling, and she didn't realize until she got older, and it knocked off her whole levels. And it was almost like if she had what is it called? Vertigo. She was just unbalanced, and she after test after test after test, she got tested and they found that it was her alkaline, so she had to drink alkaline water to help bring all of those levels.
So she was inhaling the chemicals from
the newspaper, right?
So everything in moderation, right?
Right.
She was ODing on the ink. Like, yo, you gotta chill. Stay away from the fire. I tell everybody, like you can do things, just do it in moderation. Like she probably was standing there for like until it burnt out, and then it was. She said she had a fascination with it. Yeah, but everything in moderation. She was ODing on ink. That's what she was on.
Yeah, but I just that's a very self-conscious feeling. Even if sometimes we can smell something that's sticking our nose, and it may not, somebody else may not smell it, but you can smell it. You be like, do you smell that? And they be like, no, what are you talking about? But it's in your nose, because noses have memory. So until you introduce it to something else, that smell is going to remain. Okay. So say you go to the bathroom and you smell something, and that's another thing too. I wanted to touch on too. Women that are still getting their period. You may notice this before or after. My stomach is growling, y'all. I didn't eat it. I just drank some coffee this morning. I didn't even have anything to eat, and I hope y'all don't hear that. But it all depends on how much water you're drinking, what you're eating. It helps. I know drinking enough water helps the flow of your cycle. If you're dehydrated, that blood is going to come out slow. And if you see brown before it starts to come out flush red, that brown smells because it's actually dead blood. Yeah, blood smells, period. Any standing blood smells. Right. So that's another. It's like if you're on your menstrual cycle, the rule of thumb is you should be changing at least every hour to 2 hours. Right. Even if it's not full or not ready, like you should definitely be frequently changing yourself. Or at least checking yourself. Yeah, changing it. Like if you want to check it, by the time you pull it down, you ain't gonna pull it back up, right? Because it's messy. Like I'm gonna need you to just change yourself. Like change yourself. Y'all see my face? You have to change yourself frequently because it does have an odor. I would think that everybody knows this. Standing blood has a smell. Period. It's like if you cut a limb
After a while, that shit stinks.
So did you know that, I don't know who changed the guidelines, but the guidelines for women getting, there's no longer an annual pap smear. They say you don't need to come back every 2 to 3. Like if you have, I think if you have a certain amount of regular pap smears, you don't have to come back. I think it's once every 2 to 3 years. It's no longer yearly.
That just sounds like somebody being cheap.
It's no longer yearly.
And another thing too, like, not to cut you off, but going back to the menstrual cycle thing, understand that purchasing the products that you use during your menstrual cycle can also have an effect on your body odor as well.
Don't buy no pads or tampons that have perfume in it.
Or the cheap ones. Like, y'all gotta pay attention to these things. Like, even our tampons, like, the tampons, they put the warning right there. It says toxic shock syndrome.
Right.
Like, because they put wood chips in them.
Right.
So you have to seek out the brands and the products that are free from any of these things that will cause your body as well to have a reaction. Because sometimes, like you said, it's an allergic reaction, and your body is like telling you, hey, this is wrong. Hey, this is wrong. Hey, I don't want this. I don't need this. Or like, and in return, clearly it can't verbally talk to us. So what it does is it sends you a sign. It sends you a smell. Hey, this is wrong. So also seeking out the right products that are for you. Like, that aisle is not filled with all those different brands just because all those different brands want to be there. One particular brand offers something different than the other brand does. And you have to find the one that's good for you. So that's another thing about the menstrual cycle. But yeah, so if you like letting your blood sit there forever and you ain't got a good supply or one of the cheapest sanitary going, then yeah, that shit gonna smell.
Yeah, like I know that you know, it may be a financial thing where people might buy cheap stuff, but like you said, you gotta prioritize. This is your health that we're talking about.
Right.
You don't want to put stuff in your body or on your body that can cause ovarian cancer, cervical cancer. So instead of buying the $13, $14 eyelashes and stuff like that, invest that in things that's, you know, that you're gonna need and that's gonna be beneficial to you. I have a motto: cheap stuff ain't good and good stuff ain't cheap.
But you know, I like to be cheap.
Certain things I like to be cheap on too. But when it comes to
stuff like that, no, I'm not.
No,
I'm not sure at all. Because I know, again, and some things I know from just reading, and some things I know just from my own personal experiences. Like, no, I can't use Kute. I can't use that brand because I have a reaction to it. So no. So it's like, as you're growing, like, you begin to know what you can and can't use.
And another thing, your body, if you're of a certain size, you're going to sweat. That's going to cause an odor, just like your underarms. All of those part where the endorphins of your underarms, your under your breast, your butt, your hoo-ha, like. That stuff, it gives off certain endorphins, and that's where your pH, where your sweat ducts are. That's going to smell. I wear panty liners
every day,
every single day. For one, I want my the seat of my panties. I don't want them to see my panties. I want them to look the same way they did when I purchased them.
Agreed. You don't really ask it, is that an old stain or a new stain?
Right, and it's just. I think it's nasty for that to be constantly touching your skin. Poise have the best panty liners on the market.
Is that the purple ones?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I agree.
I know Always have a similar brand. I mean, a similar make of the Poise, but I tried them. They don't work like the Poise.
Okay, so wait, no, I use the Always ones. Always is purple too.
Always is purple too, but the Poise.
No, I don't use Poise.
They keep the moistness,
okay,
odor. They just keep you dry.
And then another thing too, ladies, like we wash our underwears in whatever detergent that you use as well.
Right.
So that can also have an effect. So me personally, that's how I ended up getting into making sure that I put a panty liner on, because
You don't want attention against your skin.
Right, I was having reactions to the detergent.
Right.
And I use a product, I use Gain. Like I love the smell and everything. However, Gain don't.
And it's high in perfume. The Gain.
Right. So my cootie and Gain don't get along. So I was like, okay.
They was fighting each other.
Right, they was fighting each other. I'm like, I like Gain. She like, bitch, I don't. And I'm like, I don't like it. She like, bitch, I don't. Okay, well, we gonna put this panty line in so that we can now get along in harmony. I get my Gain and she ain't mad at me. It works. But yeah, so be conscious of your detergent as well, because again, we wash our clothes, I wash our underwears and these things, and then we go and just slap it right on, bare, raw.
Yeah.
And again, that can also happen.
And wearing a panty liner every day don't mean that you dirty or nothing like that. It means that you're clean. Actually, that you're taking that extra step to protect your hoo-ha.
Yeah, I don't put my underwear on without a panty liner.
Right?
No ma'am.
I raised my daughters to wear panty liners. I don't know if they do now, but that's how I raised them.
Every day.
Yes.
Yes, every day. Period.
And women. If you with somebody that your mate or whoever, I don't care who you sleeping with. That's between you and that person and God. But pee before, pee after.
Sex?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, but what if they want to be a squirter? Then they gotta keep their pee in them.
Huh?
So, okay, but wait, go ahead, state what you said. Why do they gotta pee before pee after? Explain.
No, you explain. Because I'm confused. I need you.
No, so I read
Did they be squirting out?
I think it is. Yeah, I believe so. What else are they squirting out? There ain't nothing else there. But
that is nasty.
But you're
that's like
couch.
That's the same. Like, well, why is R. Kelly in jail? Because that's the same thing.
Facts.
Pissing on people.
Well,
that's nasty.
I guess one is praised and one is not. So, but
if I was a man, that would be a turn off to me, because it smells like piss.
It should, definitely. Anything coming out of your
people think they pee is clear. No, it's not. It look clear because it's in a toilet with water that's in there. But if you piss in a jar that has no water to dilute it, it's yellow. That's nasty.
First of all, the way
it looked like this wine we drinking.
But you will also tell like how much water your body has based upon this. So literally, like real fast, as it's going through our kidneys and it's coming through the urethra and it's hitting down to our bladder or whatever. And throughout the course of it's going through the kidneys, it's like breaking up or whatever, and then it's one of the, what is it? It's urina, your something.
Uric acid. The uric.
No, it's not an acid. It's something else that breaks it off as it's filtering, as it's clearing out your blood and it's pulling it out, and then your kidneys.
Creatinine.
Creatine. Something.
Creatinines and creatine.
Something like that. Alright, we want to know by next episode, I promise you. But literally, that's where your urine get the color from, based upon that. Yeah. Alright.
Is your creatinine?
I don't know.
Yes, because I just got my blood work done yesterday.
Okay.
Because I'll be dizzy all the time.
But no, because I thought that is what controls whether you want to have a kidney stone or not.
So they could tell if you're dehydrated,
right,
by your creatinines, if I'm pronouncing that right, level.
Okay.
If your levels are high, that means you don't have enough. You're dehydrated, which is going to make your urine darker.
Okay. Okay, then that must be what I'm talking about. All right, perfect. So so that's where we get our color from, based upon that. So the more water we have, the less color it is, the lighter it is. But yeah, go ahead.
So when they squirt, that's squirting pee.
Yeah,
oh my God, that is so nasty. I thought it was gum. I thought that just some women had that ability to do that, and some women didn't. I'm 51 years old and I'm just learning something. Thank you.
No, if I'm not mistaken, if you research what area of the body it allegedly comes from.
But maybe I need to look at some porn so I can see it happening, so I can see where it's coming from.
It's fucking piss.
Because there's 2 holes. We pee from the
I use the or
Yeah.
right.
So I need to look at a video so I can see where it's coming from.
Yeah, I guess I know when I was looking into it, like why? What is? Because somebody had said that and I didn't know what it was. So you know me, I gotta go research. What the fuck? What is that? And I'm like, this is fucking piss. So and I just left it like that. But why did you say they should pee before and pee after? We didn't know.
Because it cleans out your tract.
Oh.
Even though it comes from 2 different holes.
Mm-hmm.
They said pee before. I got this from the gynecologist.
But urine does supposed to like clean your vaginal area as it's coming down.
Yeah.
This is why we're supposed to wipe from front to back, right? Because of the acid that lies in our urine.
But how many women do that? Because I know I don't do that.
Do what? Wipe from front to back?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's a habit. I got some. Hands down. I be too scared. I be scared to wipe the other way. Cause then what if you wipe the other way and then you get a bladder infection? At least I know if I go from front to back, I know like that's cleaning me versus.
I think it's more so just used to doing it the wrong way.
Oh, okay, I get it. But no, but once you learn to do it the right way,
yeah,
you're gonna do it the right way.
So speaking of foul odors down there.
Okay.
So the pubic hair that we have in the vaginal area, right?
That shit goes.
So what was the purpose? So do you know what was the purpose of
us having pubic hair?
Yeah, in that area.
What I remember reading about.
I'm talking about from a biblical standpoint, because God, everything that's on our bodies, that God,
has a purpose.
It has a purpose.
Right.
So what is the purpose?
Was designed to. So each hair follicle is attached to a nerve, right? So this is how, like, even if something is really, really small crawling on you, it will move the hair, which then signals the nerve, which then sends the signal to the brain to say, hey, look at my arm. Okay. So if I'm not mistaken, the hair in our vaginal area was to do the same thing, like to make sure like stuff don't stick or get stuck to it or don't find their way to our birth canal, and to like keep it clear.
And it also helps.
But wait, was I right?
I don't know.
Oh shit!
I was asking you because I wanted you to like me. Listen,
but the crazy part is, I also alternatively, although I know all of that, right, I still get waxed. I refuse to keep hair down there because I feel like hair holds an odor and I don't like it. Like I don't keep it under my underarms. I don't keep it down there. No. I know. I'm like.
But do you notice when you wax, when you go to the bathroom, that it's like pee just everywhere?
No. Really?
Well,
I sit down.
Well,
unless I'm in public, then I sit up.
That's what I was about to say.
Right,
so
public bathroom.
when I'm not in a public bathroom and I'm sitting down, the pee goes down. But if I'm squatting and I'm waxed, the pee just goes everywhere. I feel like it's all on my skin.
Really?
Yeah, because the hair actually helps it to stream down.
Stream down with.
That's the purpose.
I mean, I guess I never looked at it that way. Like, I'm gonna check it out the next time I go in a public bathroom and I squat. But when you squat, like, you're automatically putting pressure on your bladder itself. So,
but you're supposed to sit. You're not supposed to squat.
Yeah, but I'm not sitting in no public bathroom, so I'm just gonna squat. But think of it like a balloon, like, right? Because our bladder is like a balloon. So if you was to like squeeze a balloon in a big position, wouldn't whatever's in there like come all over the place? Right? Like, wouldn't it have the same effects as us squatting simply because we don't want to sit with that nasty toilet? Right? No?
We think we're in the right position, but we're not.
I know, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
I just go before I leave the house, and I'll go when I get back home. I'm gonna hold it until my head busts open. I'm not.
Really?
Can't do it.
I can't do that.
I can't. It has to be an extreme, urgent situation for me to use a public bathroom. I'm not gonna do it.
Really?
My bladder, my stomach has to be hurting really bad. Either way, if I gotta poop or if I gotta pee, for me to use a public bathroom. No, one time, girl, we went to this diner. No, we went to this diner, and I don't know what kind of apple juice they had. I don't know if it was fresh squoze with 10 times the amount of fiber. Child, I drunk some apple juice, and I had to run from the table. And I I won't never drink no apple juice there anymore. I know that if I'm having issues with constipation, I know that I'm gonna go there and get some apple juice, and I know I'm gonna be sitting on the toilet when I'm drinking it, because I know that it works that good. I was like, oh my god.
I'm gonna drink it. All right, cool.
But yeah. Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, I think when we squatting.
But we're so quick to go get wax. We don't even know what's in that wax. That could be something that could cause some type of reaction too.
I mean, but that's superficial. Like, that's not touching our vaginal actual hole.
And neither is the soap.
No, I don't know about you, but my soap gets,
So I power wash my hoo-ha.
Okay.
After, you could change the setting on the thing. I got the thing that you can
That
put
shit
in.
don't hurt.
No. Because I want to make sure I'm not leaving no soap. So after
Having an orgasm in the shower.
After I scrub, I power wash.
No, I was just thinking my head don't hurt. So no.
No, I'm going to tell you, child. We went to Sojo, in New Jersey, right?
Okay.
And they have this thing where I guess it's supposed to be like a water massager.
Mm-hmm.
That thing was so freaking powerful. You sit down, and that water was hitting my hoo-ha. I felt like I was using a rose. I was like, oh, we got to get out of here.
Really?
Yes.
No, I only did the water thing is like when you lay inside and the machine it's like the water don't actually hit you, but like you're getting a massage from the water.
No, this water was hitting you everywhere, and it was hitting you hard. It was hitting me hard in my hoo-ha area.
Oh no.
So I was like, no, we got to go out of here. We got to get out of here.
Really?
Yes.
You know they got the toilets too. They got the water that's like supposed to have
A duvet.
Yeah. That water.
I would love that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I need it. Well, they have the ones. They have the actual thing that you can put on your toilet.
Oh, okay. My neighbor actually had it built in with his house. I said, this is fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, no. I didn't.
But they have the things that you can buy and attach it to your toilet.
Oh.
Yeah.
So baby wipes don't work no more? We gotta use water? Because how do you dry it so then you pull up your underwear and then you're wet?
Right.
I don't know. Like I don't know. I be trying to think of like everything like, oh no.
But don't it have something that blow the water off? Don't it blow the water?
I don't know. I was just like water. Yeah. Because first he kept staying there and he was fussing with the builder, and I'm just like, okay. But then he said it again, and I looked at the other neighbor and I was like, what is he talking about?
Okay, so
And that's when she was telling me.
is the water that's splashing on your butt and your hoo-ha or your penis
The same
water that's sitting in the toilet?
Yeah, it's the same
That's
water.
nasty.
It's the same damn water line.
That's nasty.
But it's the same water that you turn your
Or is it coming from behind the tank, out of the tank in the back?
No, I would assume that it's the same water line. It wouldn't bother the water that's in the tank, because if that's the case, you can't flush it. You gotta have a certain amount in the tank in order to push the lever for it to fall into the toilet to go down the drain. So I would say no, but it's definitely.
So no, what I'm saying is, so is it like a valve or a tube that's in the toilet that is attached to the tank on the back? So when you
No, you thinking of the tank wrong. No. No.
So I think that's just a gimmick to get people's money.
That line that's coming out of the wall, that one that's going to fill, it should be like a T on there where one goes up there and then one has an outlet to come to the handle.
So that's something else I need to Google then.
It's the same water. It's definitely the same water line.
I need to look and
And
see.
it just goes into different
Look at a video of somebody sitting on a duvet, and I want to see what it does.
Yeah, not interesting. I'm going to stick with my baby wipes. And if all else fails, I'm going to grab one of my Clorox wipes. Use my Clorox.
You know what's good
And keep
too?
it
That
from
I don't know if all hospitals have it, but they have that foam that you can use. It's like soap, and you don't have to wash it off. It's hypoallergenic, so it looks like mousse, but it's actual soap.
I know. But why?
So I had several, for me being in the hospital, I have several bottles of it, and I just keep them in my bathrooms. So that way, and I have the wipes, not the baby wipes, but they're just like cloths. And you just, if you need to use that, then you use that to clean your butt or your hoo-ha.
But you wipe it off, right?
You just, no, you don't, you just, you put it on the rag.
Right.
And you wipe it as if you're washing, but you don't have to rinse it.
Okay.
It's hypoallergenic soap.
So you're
that
sticky.
You can leave it on. It's not, it doesn't leave a sticky film. It doesn't, it cleanses you, and it doesn't leave a sticky film, and you don't have to rinse it off.
So what's the purpose of it?
For people like that's in the hospital where if you can't get out of the bed.
I see. Okay. So it's an alternative to actually washing in
Right.
the case that you can't.
Right.
But if you can.
Yeah, if you can, but it's
Sure,
like,
something go wash.
yeah, but it's like, you know, like if I have visitors over and they in the bathroom and they, you know, they can.
They stink.
Don't walk out my powder room and leaving it smelling like you ate some cold crabs.
Like that cootie funky.
Right.
Funky cootie.
Right.
Girl.
I got
okay. So that's a good question. If they're at your house and they got a funky cootie and they use your bathroom and they walk out and you know ain't nobody else going there but that one person and you walk in and they hit you like make you flick your eyelashes.
Do I say something?
Yes, you can say something.
It all depends on who it is.
Oh my God. What do you mean it all depends on who it is?
I'm not the type of person where I'm going to say something. I know that I don't want them to be offended.
Right.
It all depends on how they're going to receive it. And I don't know how they're going to receive it unless I tell them, but I don't want to be the one to hurt their feelings. So,
You don't think it's hurting their feelings by not saying anything?
it might be the last time that they're going to have to use my bathroom, so I'm not going to have to deal with it again.
Oh, so as long as you don't got to worry about the funky cootie anymore, you're not.
Yeah.
No.
Like if it's my daughters if it's my daughters, I only feel comfortable. I'm be honest. I love everybody, and I'm not gonna talk about you when you leave. I'm just gonna hope that you.
I think that is a complete injustice. Or not, no, hell no. If I know the person, first of all, if you're in my house, then clearly we have a relationship because you wouldn't be there unless we did because I'm not that kind of person.
But do you have that type of relationship where you can tell them?
It doesn't matter.
That
I'm not gonna
stink.
walk behind like in the opening while everybody's there. Like, girl, your pussy stink. Like, I'm not gonna say no nothing.
So
like
okay,
that.
so how would you say it?
So if anything, and it burns my nose hair and my eyelashes flicker.
What you gonna say?
I'm gonna say, yo, so I'm just like, come here for a minute, let me talk to you. And I'll probably go over into another room or walk them in the bathroom with me and be like, you smell that? I'm asking if they smell it. When they confirm it, I'm gonna be like, listen, that smells like X, Y, and Z, and you need to go talk to X, Y, and Z. Like, I wouldn't do it open to everybody. Absolutely not. I would not do that. But would I say something to the individual? Fuck yeah. You're not gonna walk around for the rest of the day or year or week smelling like that. No, not if I got no. And if you marry, I'm gonna be even more madder because why didn't your husband tell you?
Cause he probably stink.
Oh my God, and that's
His balls probably smell sweaty, and they don't tell each other because they're used to it.
No.
And then it all depends on why she smell like that. She may feel like it's something that can't be fixed.
No, it can. It can. Then she be like, you know, Key, look, I just started this medication and it got me smelling like da 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 da. Okay, like, and that's the thing too. Like I don't know about you, but you can, if you ever take antibiotics again. I can't take certain ones, but I can't take other ones. But when I'm taking them, like when I urine, you can smell the antibiotics in the urine. So if I'm walking in and I smell like it smells like antibiotics, then okay, damn, something wrong. Now I'm gonna just clean my toilet.
Because you can smell antibiotics.
Yeah, you can smell antibiotics. So I'm gonna clean it extra because maybe she burning or something. That's why she's taking antibiotics. Or I don't know. I'm gonna clean it extra, you know. Or maybe I just won't use that one at that time. I'll just use another bathroom. Yeah, if it's antibiotics. But I wouldn't feel obligated to say anything if it's an antibiotic smell because clearly you're trying to fix whatever's wrong. But if it's another smell, shit, I'm saying something.
See, the reason why I don't
my
use
house
public
too?
bathrooms because I have a thing about bathrooms. Like
Okay.
it's a place that I don't want to be. I go in there because I have to wash or I have to use the toilet, wash my hands. But it's a place I don't want to be.
Really?
But if I have to be in there, I want it to be clean. So I'm going to examine the toilet before I sit down. I'm going to scrub it, especially if we have company over.
Mm-hmm. Wait, is this your public bathroom or your house bathroom?
My house bathroom.
Oh, really? I love my bathroom.
That's not a place I like to hang up.
Really?
I go in there and I do what I got to do and I come out.
Oh my God, we are the total opposite. I shut the door. I got a TV. I watch my TV. Yes. That's like my AKA secondary she shed. My bathroom.
No.
I shut the door. Yes. Lock it sometimes.
I be dancing in my house, dancing because I had to help myself but I gotta clean the toilet before I sit down. I gotta get the wipes. I gotta clean it before I sit down.
Really?
Yes.
I'm thinking about putting a chair in my bathroom. That's it.
But your bathroom's big enough.
I just shut the door. I lock it. And another thing is, I also feel like that's where my boundary is with my kids. Although
where they know they won't come.
Right, they won't bother. Like they'll tap on the door or whatever, but I'm like, no, I'm on the toilet, and I'm like, oh, and then they'll go away. Or like my sons, they'll come in like, oh no, mom's in the bathroom, and they'll go away. So I think like when I get to that moment, like when
so that's your escape room.
AKA she shit.
Yeah.
Shut the door, pop a movie on, watch Netflix. I'll be in there for a couple hours.
Really?
Before I show back up. One time I was in there so long, my husband was like, you ain't showered yet? I was like, no. I was watching Netflix. What?
So you were sitting on the toilet watching TV?
No, I kind of like come out like I do my business in the what they call it, the water room, the toilet room. So yeah, then I come out and I'll be in the main bathroom area. Yeah, and I was just.
So you know why I don't stay in the bathroom? When you're sitting on the toilet, I don't like that feeling of like my legs is gonna get numb.
Right. Yeah.
So I do what I gotta do when I come out. And when I come out the bathroom, I don't smell, but I'm going to spray.
Right, hands down. Even if you make it, even if you
because I want my bathroom to smell good all the time.
Okay.
So I wouldn't tell them. I wouldn't tell somebody. Now it all depends on what you did. If you pooped, I'm gonna be like, damn.
Okay.
But if it's, you can tell the difference between poop and hoo-ha. If you got a funky hoo-ha, I'll leave it to the next person. I'm gonna pray for you that you get it straightened up.
Well, I hope I never got no fucking coochie. You gonna fucking tell me? No, like come on. Sometimes I feel like that's why people be in the situations that they be in, because they became so used to that particular smell, and then when somebody else smells it, like you know it ain't right.
But I don't want to be the bearer of bad news,
girl. Somebody gotta do it. Neither did Jesus, but.
True.
Somebody gotta do it. And again, it would not be in an offensive way. Like I wouldn't come out and be like, damn, bitch, your coochie stink. Like I would never do it like that. And especially in the opening, never. No, I would definitely, because again, sometimes I feel like females have certain odors because they lack the education of how to fix the problem.
Right.
So I feel like if I pulled them to the side and spoke to them or addressed it.
Do you shower every day?
Yes, sometimes 2 times a day. Yes. I am an undercover germaphobe. I refuse to lay in my bed if I haven't showered. Refuse. I feel like I'm going to lay in my dirt.
How many hours do you think you can go before you... Say your day starts at 6 a.m. You shower at 6 a.m.
Okay.
At what time of the day do you feel it's time for you to get in the shower again?
I'm pretty good with, okay, depending on like my activity. Like if I'm going to the gym or something like that, when I get back from the gym, then I'll jump in the shower again. If I don't go to the gym, stay eyes up 6 o'clock in the morning, I take my shower, I get dressed, I'm going like I'm busy, I'm working, then I won't shower again until before I get into bed. So, I'm pretty good with it.
But is that when you feel that you need to? Or do you feel like sometimes in between When
it doesn't matter if I need to or not. That's the routine.
Okay.
Yeah. So like even if I have a late day, like the other day when the kids or whatever was going to school late and stuff like that, like when I got myself together, one of those days was damn near in the afternoon. I was like, oh my god, my day is gone. And I literally left out, was back in the house. I thought it was relatively early. Yeah, never shower. Yeah. If I left out the house, yeah, shower before I get to bed. Because I mentally, and you can vouch for my husband, he will tell you, I feel like I am laying in like my own, like I can't do it. I cannot do it. It freaks me out. I gotta take a shower. Even if I like turn on the tub and I stand in the tub and I use soap and I wash my whole body off all over again.
You just gotta feel like you cleaned your body.
I have to be clean. Yes, I have to feel like I clean my body before I lay down. And then I understand, I be asking this too. I'm like, yo, people will take showers and freshen up and smell fantastic before they walk out the door. But then they will lay in their dirt. I don't understand. Like, wouldn't you think it's more important for you to shower before you lay in your bed with your sheets than it is before you walk out the door? I think they both equal.
No, because I think a lot of people feel like they around family. They don't want to be around strangers smelling, or be around strangers. Not that they want to smell, but they around strangers.
Okay.
So you in your own.
So you gotta impress. Or make sure that you smell good.
Probably.
I don't know. I just got that thing. Like no. I have to wash up, wipe off. My skin gotta be clean. Yeah, before I get into bed. No, and then what if you and your mate wanna have sex that night? Like, no, like
you gotta make sure it's ready.
Yes.
So he can say, get on top of me and do your business.
Like I literally make sure I smell as good when I get into bed than I do when I walk out the door. I just got different fragrances. Like I got fragrances that I spray when I'm about to walk out the door, and then I got my nighttime fragrances. And I remember going on a girls trip one time. And again, it's subconscious, so I do everything that I would typically do at home. And I remember like spraying myself and doing it. And one of the parents, she was like, "Shakira, you do this every night?" I said, "Yeah, every night before I get to bed." She was like, "No way." I was like, "Yeah, I make sure."
Yeah, lotion and body spray.
Every night before I get to bed. So yeah. Even if I stay up till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, yeah, when I go up, yeah.
I put body spray on. I lotion, I put body spray on, and I put perfume on.
That's about right.
Yeah.
That's about right. But I also
and it
learned
doesn't
too.
clash. It doesn't clash with each other.
So I also learned too, like, for some reason, like mosquitoes during the summertime and springtime, like when mosquito season hit, I used to be prone for getting bit.
It's something that your body gets off.
Like viciously.
Your body gets off a certain
from mosquitoes, right?
Yeah.
Because I guess my blood content was like sugar, like higher in sugar, because everybody knows like I do have like small diabetes issues or whatever. So we used to say like my blood was a lot sweeter, or my husband would say, oh, because you eat a lot of sweets. However, what I narrowed down was, because literally we can be in the same spot in the same bed and they will bite me profusely. It would not touch them. So I had to figure out what's the difference. In the same bed.
Them gummy bears you eat.
Them gummy bears, I be tearing them up. But I also realized that they don't like alcohol. So my husband's cologne was actually repelling them and keeping them away from his body. So what I went to do is I started buying the body sprays, like the perfumed body sprays, and I started spraying them on me at night, and believe it or not, they stopped biting me. So I was like, so it really wasn't my blood type, it was the fact that you had a repellent on that you didn't realize, and I didn't, because when I was getting out, all I was doing was lotioning barely and greasing, you know, my extra dry areas or whatever, and then I was getting into bed. So to them, I was raw.
They don't bite me.
Girl.
Mosquitoes do not bite me.
Girl.
Maybe because I don't eat sugar, I don't eat sweets.
Here, or whatever you spray on your body at night. So I realized that if I put that mist that had alcohol content in it, they stop biting me. They sure enough stop biting me. So that's why that came into a routine.
This was a good conversation.
It was, as usual.
And I hope that you ladies and men take away something
Call your doctor
From
if
this
you got a
conversation.
funky cootie. What?
Or if you take a medication.
Talk to your doctor about the side effects.
Yeah. Because one of my heart medications, when I first started taking it years ago,
you had a reaction to.
I had a reaction to it, and I told them I'm allergic to this. I can't take it because it gave me a yeast infection. But I don't know, women. This is for the women. Different stages in your life, your body, your hormones are changing.
Absolutely.
So at the time that they gave it to me, my hormones was in a different place. Now I take that medication again, and I have no problems. No problems at all. So
call your doctor.
Call your doctor.
Total.
Listen.
If you can't get them,
they getting paid.
Hello.
So listen, I call my doctor for everything. I shoot them a message. They're very good with getting back to me. There's no such thing as a stupid question.
So call your doctors.
Call your doctor.
If you can't get them, you got the online thing that you can have talk to like LPNs and LP nurse practitioners. And all of them that's out there online. Some of them are. It's a few of them that are doctors. You can always find them online and talk to them real fast. Know your pH levels. Drink plenty of water. And
listen to your body.
Yes, Jesus.
God is so awesome, y'all. When He made us, everything has its purpose. And listen to your bodies. When your body is giving you a signal, listen to it. Don't just chalk it up as, oh, this is just this and this is just that. Now, if you're eating seafood, I know, but you got to know your body. So I know what to eat, what not to eat, and how to eat it. But I know that if I'm getting those same symptoms and I didn't do this and it didn't cause this, I'm going to listen to my body. I'm going to call my doctor.
Yeah.
You can think I'm a hypochondriac or whatever, but
eat the right food.
Listen, I want to attack the problem before it becomes a bigger problem.
A bigger problem. How about that?
So,
eat the right foods. Read the packaging on your sanitaries. Make sure that, find your brand that works best for your body.
Do you remember when we were younger, Scott used to have colored toilet tissue?
No, I'm not that old.
Excuse me. So she basically saying that I'm old. But I remember that Scott used to have green tissue, yellow tissue, orange tissue.
Really?
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
Why?
People stopped buying it because it was caused...
Yes. Problem on the itch, probably. I believe it.
So now you just see white.
That's it.
Right.
I didn't know that they had colored toilet.
Yes.
I had to refer.
Scott used to have colored toilet tissue.
Really?
Pink.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. That's
blue.
I gotta look up something else.
Yeah.
So what else? We went through the doctor, the sanitaries, the doctor again, the food choices, lots of water. What else? Oh, the ones that's having sex.
Pee before, pee after.
I guess.
I know sometimes he might have hit it real good to where you want to just turn over and go to sleep.
Definitely wipe off. Any semen that's left up in you, try to use. Again, consult your doctor. But the vinegar and water dishes with no scent, they were great for me. Was another remedy that we gave. Water.
Water.
Lots of water. What else? Peeing, wiping the right way. Panty liners. We did say panty liners. Making sure you got your panty liners. Paying attention to your laundry detergent. Wiping from front to back the proper way. I used to be afraid too. Like, what do you wipe from back to front and your feces get in your vaginal? You don't be thinking like that.
No.
Really? I be like real off the wall with some stuff. So yeah, fun to be.
And if you know your body, just carry you a little personal little bag with you. Throw some little stuff in. They have aisles in the Walmart or little travel size stuff. Throw that stuff in your purse.
And they also came out now with those new wipes that you can clean your body with.
Right.
Antibacterial soaps. I love them. Some people don't, but I do. But the wipes, they got those wipes out now. Some of them are flushable, but I don't recommend flushing them. But you can still also just clean your body with.
Just take care of your bodies and just listen to your bodies.
Use that baby wipes.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
If it's good enough to wipe their ass, it should be good enough to wipe your ass. What's the problem?
Right. And they're more sensitive. And
They're
their immune
right.
system is very, very low or
And I'm not-
non-existent.
Right now, don't substitute it for a bath.
Right.
But
You little nasty.
But if you need to like real fast wipe it down and keep it going, then so be it. Until you get home and take your shower before you get in the bed, please.
But I learned some things. I'm going to actually do my research about this squirting thing because I want to see where I'm going to.
Next episode. Oh, but wait. Before we end,
Yeah.
we have to announce the winner of our first giveaway. We gotta chill it
Yay.
up. Poof.
Hey, wait. Let me see it.
Poof.
Yes. Yes.
All right. So the winner of our first $25 gift certificate is Tammy Dancy.
Yay!
Right? Okay. So Tammy Dancy, you are the winner of our first giveaway. I'm so excited.
Congrats.
So you can contact us via convos@kutegurl.com for us to talk about a way to get you.
And we're going to actually send you a message also.
Yes.
So you can get your $25.
Yeah.
Lunch on Cute Girls.
Cute girl.
Or you can fill up your gas tank.
There you go. She gonna be a cute girl at some point when she use it.
Right?
Yeah.
We gotta find a little you know how Taylor Swift got her Swifties and Beyonce got her beehives and so we gotta find a little thing.
Our cute girls.
Yeah.
Our queens. Should we do queen? No, because we ain't infringing on B.
Right.
Okay, can't pay her legal bills. But
Or KGs. Cute girls.
our cute girls.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have our cute girl fan club.
Yes.
So one of our cute girls is Tammy Dancy. I hope
She's
I
our
pronounced-
first.
Yes.
Yay, Tammy!
And I hope I pronounced her last name right.
Dancy, yes.
Okay, perfect. Tammy it is.
Alright, so we thank you guys for joining us this week on Kute Gurl Convos. Make sure you stay tuned for what's coming up next week. It's going to be fun and exciting. We love you guys. We thank you for joining us because you could have been listening to somebody else's podcast or viewing another video. But we thank you for joining us and we see you next week. Peace.